Alrighty, so intro played early because collaborative video, it's hard to time things elsewise. I have a very awkward video to do. This is not the first time I've done a video like this, where we go over a music video instead of anything else. It does mean that there's going to be a lot of pausing because, of course, copyright might end up getting us hit, and that hurts us in the algorithm. So if we pause the video a lot, just know that is why. But today, I have my friend Trey Nobles on with me. Trey is the one who actually posted the tweet that let me even realize this thing existed. And then I was
I'm glad I could spread the word.
I was like jokingly, well, I'd like to have you on to cover this one because you're also actually a musician. So, like,
I can give a different angle, not only from the contents of the song in terms of lyrics, but also, I guess, the musicality of it.
Yeah, whereas like the only thing that I'd be able to do is give the context of the lyrics.
Right. So let's see what we got. Oh God, I listened to the whole thing.
Oh God.
Just because like I was like, there's no way it gets worse, and it does. Like it exceeds your expectations of just getting worse as it keeps going. There's barely any dynamics. It's just the same riff over and over. It's like just to give a little bit of an overview before we listen to the song. It's like those like I call it chant rock, where it's just like
they're just saying a bunch of stuff with music in the background,
and it's just like they're like yelling and they're and like in their minds I can imagine like people like fist bumping in the air like chanting the lyrics along with them, and it's just corny and I'm gonna say a couple of bands that do this, but I don't hate these bands, but like Imagine Dragons does that a lot, right?
Yeah.
And Imagine Dragons, their contents are nothing like this. Don't skew my words. Like if anything, their stuff's pretty harmless.
Yeah, you're talking about the musical integrity of it, not the lyrical content.
Yeah, exactly. Like music wise, I don't care for Imagine Dragons, and their lyrics are pretty like whatever. It's harmless stuff. Here, it's even funnier because Kid Rock's using a sound that I already don't like, on top of just being completely tone deaf on any and everything. It's so funny. It's hilarious. He really thought he did something with this, and it's very comical.
So before we get into it, EJ Crazy, thank you very much for making Trey incredibly uncomfortable by redeeming your points for an you fucking monster.
And I timed it perfectly to. I'm sorry, I timed it perfectly to where I could like just take my headphones out whenever that happens. So go ahead, go crazy, chat.
And Sweet Melody, thank you very much for redeeming your points for an oh well. It also doesn't help that I just got a microphone upgrade, so now the RRs sound even worse.
Ooh, very whispery.
I moved up to an Elgato Wave 3, and I'm actually enjoying the sound quality a lot compared to the Yeti.
Oh well, yeah, the Yetis and this is just a personal This is just a personal thing. The Yetis aren't even that great of microphones, in my opinion. They're a little bit overpriced for what they offer.
You're paying mainly for their construction more than anything because they're built like a brick.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say they're built stupidly it's almost comical how like sturdy they are. But in terms of sound quality, you could probably get like a dynamic or large diaphragm condenser for around like $50, and you could get an even higher sound quality than what the Yeti could give you. But yeah, you're paying for the brand and also the construction of the thing.
Yeah, like I know that Shure sells a $50-$60 condenser, and then Pyre actually makes about a $60 mixer that you can put in, and that like stuff at that quality doesn't require like a cloud lifter or anything yet. Right. So you have like you can use those, but this is I'm still in USB microphone like easy mode. Like I know about that stuff, but I'm just like I'm gonna use USB for a while longer.
I just want to plug one cable. I don't want an interface. That's too complicated. That's another thing you got to plug.
I literally have an interface for my model for everything, so like I don't want another interface. Before we continue, also in this time, apparently, Rattel the Necromancer has put in 50,001 channel points because they hate me for an ooh. Okay. Great.
Made history. Let's go.
I hate everything, and y'all hate me. Just double checking that you can see this still, Trey.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I see the very poor VHS like static image that they put over it.
Look at the artifacting on the VHS image.
I don't know if that's intentional. Let's just get into it. Let's just.
Okay, can you hear it?
Yeah.
Look at all those old CRTs.
Oh, them being put to waste on this.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say before we get any further in, nobody gives a shit about the city you were born in. Nobody.
Yeah, and I think most people from Detroit have like disowned you like completely. Like you've already buried your don't rep Detroit. Detroit think like on the whole, I don't know anyone from Detroit that thinks like Kid Rock. You know, I'm pretty sure you have people, right? But general consensus.
Yeah.
Scientific
data. There are fewer.
Yeah, there's fewer people that think very conservatively in Detroit, Michigan. You know what I mean? So
let's go ahead and continue.
Let's continue.
Okay. Okay. I like how the trophy had a flipping of the bird sign.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This.
Oh yeah, this is like the radioactive thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like even like because the lyrics are hilarious in all the wrong ways of this song. But even without that, just the tell me how to live. I'm just like, you're really expecting like a stadium of people to sing this? Is that your goal?
So I'm just going to say, because my side of this is going to be covering the content. It is never that somebody's trying to tell you how to live. It is that they are asking you to change your behavior because what you are doing is at the expense of others. For instance, when you use the F slur live on television, you are alienating and harming people who are still in the closet, because what you are doing is even people who aren't in the closet, what you're doing is you are signaling as an influencer that it is okay to use that language flippantly, and kids' parents who are fucking stupid will take that and run with it and repeat it over and over again. I know this from experience. So that's what they're asking. And I know that from the history, from the timeline we read before this video, that he also does the whole like anti-mask, anti-vax thing with himself as well. Like he does all of that. Again, these are things where like, we're not asking you to wear a mask for your own benefit. We're asking you so you don't spread to other people. We're not asking you to get a vaccine for your own benefit. Dear God, I'm not. I'm asking you so you have a less chance of spreading to other people. That's it. That's all we're asking.
I just think it's funny. It's just like, Detroit, motherfucker. It's just like, what? Like, dude. Okay, so I looked up the history of Kid Rock, and then we'll get back into this, where he came from in terms of like stardom.
Yeah.
He was just a straight up just like hip hop artist in the early 90s. Like before Vanilla Ice, all that stuff, he was just a straight up rapper. And he did a lot of like actual kind of like Run DMC type stuff, you know? Then Vanilla Ice took the scene, and it just shat the bed, and no one wanted to be a white rapper, pretty much.
Until Eminem was like, actually.
Yeah. Funny thing that you mentioned that, because Eminem was at Kid Rock went by a different name. I don't know what I forgot, but like he was at Kid Rock's earliest like hip hop shows and wanted to battle Kid Rock. Eminem did, supposedly.
Shit. What does he think is going to happen there?
Well, no. Eminem wanted to battle Kid Rock. I think that's hilarious, because it's just like seeing
he wants to throat stomp him. He wants to throat stomp him.
Yeah, straight up Eminem was just like, dude, this dude's trash. Probably he was just like, he's whatever, and like his label or like his managers at the time basically had to tell Eminem to like f off. I just think that's so funny how it's like, dude, Kid Rock, like his story sounds like he's like a customizable character, and he's just in these random situations. Like his like his life is like the personification of like hip hop artist Earthbound, where it's just like stuff just happens around him.
Chivas. So it's not that he like clawed his way into stardom. It's just like he just happened to fall into the isekai narrative there.
Well, and like and once and yeah, like he was like, Kid Rock was just at the right place at the right time, and literally it just went from there. And he already had like an agent and shit. And apparently once Vanilla Ice hit the scene, no one wanted to be a white rapper, so he basically started doing more rock oriented shit, which is where this crap comes from, right? So it's like,
and he knows that conservatives are very easy to please. They're very easy to please when it comes to this shit.
Oh, when it comes to when it comes to this stuff, like I remember, and we'll get back to the video obviously, but I remember there was this song about like, snowflakes and liberals and all this stuff by three white women playing an acoustic guitar, and it went viral, and I was like, why? Like, why did this happen? Like, how did this happen? It makes no sense to me from a musician standpoint, because the song was trash. They didn't even know how to play the guitar, because they literally, like, I was watching their hands. They just didn't know. They just didn't know how to play.
But confirmation bias is a hell of a drug.
It's hilarious. I feel like, I don't know. It's just really funny. But yeah, we'll get back to the video. I just wanted to do that little tidbit of like, tell me how to live. I'm just like, you're not gonna have people chanting this. I'm sorry, dude.
Give me just a second. Had to make sure that I had everything else lined up for second stuff after this. Let's go. Okay, so I drink moonshine. You may not like me, but make no mistake, I am very important. That's what I heard. That's functionally what I heard in those lyrics.
Yeah, he said like, I'm not the smartest, which is like his way of like being like, I guess, like self-aware.
No, I don't think no. That's not self-awareness. No. That's an appeal to the everyman. There's no self-awareness there. That's him trying to appeal to an audience.
That's actually a good point. And also, like, the music of this is just so draining. You hear this riff everywhere. This blues ass, like,
the bow ba bow ba bow ba ba bow 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 ba.
Country music, it's everywhere. Rock music, it's everywhere. You go to like your local rock station, like 50% of these songs are this exact riff in a different key. It's so stupid. They couldn't even be bothered to come up with something different from a musical standpoint, which I didn't expect them to, because they're not smart. They're dumb. They're stupid.
Who is he saying this again? He's like, literally, okay, so again, let me translate again. My opinions have not changed in 20 years. Suck my dick.
This is like some Rage in support of the machine bullshit.
Oh my god, I should have said that earlier, but like this, it sounds like Rage Against it. You hit the nail on the head, because I thought that when I listened to it the first time, and I didn't mention it earlier here. It's like Rage Against the Machine if it was for the status quo.
Yeah, it's Rage in support of the machine. It's Rage for the machine.
Remember when all the Rage Against the Machine fans who were conservative finally clued into the fact that the band was always political, and they just like collectively lost their shit?
Bro, it's the same thing with like the Punisher. Like, it's so funny when it's just like, dude, like, you're a fan of something that literally is against your whole entire belief system in terms of like morals and moral standard, and you're the one getting mad, like, dude, you just didn't pay attention.
Yeah, it's like when people do the whole like video games aren't political, and I'm just like, so hold on, Bowser captured a monarch, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I just okay. So because we looked at the history here, remember what he said about Oprah Winfrey? Remember the whole racist scandal? Listen to the lyrics again.
Yeah.
It's the exact thing. It's the exact thing he said about Oprah Winfrey.
This dude just like
he's doubled down the man. Also, Rattle the Necromancer, thank you for redeeming your points for an ara, you fucking monster.
fuck, I didn't take off my headphones. At least give me a warning.
Nope, no warning. Only on comfort.
Fuck. Anyways, back to the video.
Look, Pup flirts with you more than I do.
Look, he's my literal husband. Like, I feel like I'm cheating on him right now by you out in my ear.
Rattle the Necromancer, thank you for redeeming your points for an owl. Oh, I had to straight up tell everybody in this chat to like cool the degeneracy down because we rated Emmy as we rated Emmy last night. I think it was last night. So it's just like, hey guys, cool your shit. I will find out. I will find out if you didn't.
That had to be after I left because like I left like relatively late, but she streamed for another like 5 hours.
She was doing the Disney cruise ride on in Minecraft at the time.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. We streamed again last night. We played Sonic Rush.
Okay, so it wasn't last night then. It was like a couple nights ago.
It was the night before. Which I was still on that one, but I wasn't on there for that long. But anyways, back to the video.
Back to the video. Y'all degenerates. Okay.
Hey, oh my, help me. You know this
That's
dude
the
was a fan of
chant.
Pearl Jam.
That's the chant.
He was just a fan of Pearl Jam and Creed, and was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do
no.
Every syllable is the letter A, like it's just like fucking stop, dude. There's a reason why the sound died off.
There's a reason that Weird Al had to clarify on Twitter, no guys, this isn't my parody.
Oh my god. That's so funny. I love the way Weird Al phrased it too. He's like, "Thank you for all the compliments on the new video." That wasn't me though. That was Kid Rock.
That's like
he basically said, "I wish I came up with this. I wish
I could make a fool of myself this much.
I wish I did this, but I didn't. This is the actual person that I would be making fun of doing this." That's hilarious.
Okay, so it was a joke back then, though. Oh, hold on. So here's the thing. I've been hearing the participation trophy meme for 12 years. Would you like to know what I've not actually seen done en masse ever? Participation trophies.
Literally, I've experienced participation trophies once. Absolutely once. And it was for a charity soccer game.
Which is fine. It's a charity game.
It's a charity fucking soccer game. Who the fuck cares? Every other competition, like, if you weren't first through third, you didn't get anything, which is like fucking normal.
That's literally like the thing that happened in and I don't know if you read a lot of comics, but when Superman and Flash had their race around the world, Flash deliberately like clocked his speed down because it was a charity race. Like, that was a whole thing. Also, can I just say, we have the whole joke about participation trophies, but Kid Rock, whatever the fuck your actual name is, I actually don't care. I'm pretty sure Trey knows from looking it up, but I just don't.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve to be called by his government name here. It's just Kid Rock. So,
here's the thing. Would you like to know what the most ubiquitous participation trophy is in the South?
What is that?
The Confederate flag.
Yeah,
Aw, at least you tried to incite a rebellion. Aw, at least you tried to keep your slaves.
It's like that. It's like that messed up star, and it's just like you're tried.
You tried.
You're tried. Yeah.
Oh, he's tried. Oh, he's tried. All right.
I love how he hold on, pause it for a second, and go back to where he was holding the trophies.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're digital.
Yeah, are you telling me you couldn't afford 2 fake trophies?
Wait, not only okay, so it's worse. It's even worse than that. Look, there's a shading effect on this side of the trophy. This was meant to be superimposed on something else. This is like when you take clip art and you just lower the opacity.
They couldn't.
The amount of post-processing there is in this video.
It's like, dude, just get some trophies.
Wait, no, he can't. Okay, he can't get any trophies because they would be participation trophies, and because those aren't a widespread thing, he hasn't received any of them.
Yeah, it'll be going against his morals. You know, that's a good point. God, fuck. Let's just keep going.
It looks like artifacting you get from emulation.
Wait, hold on. Is the guy singing literally named Monster Truck?
Yes. How more pandering can you get?
Bro, like what? Anyways, that's just funny.
Of course, he's got CNN and MSNBC up. Okay, so here's
what's funny?
What's up?
I'm pretty sure he had to pay to have those logos in this video. He had to have.
I think he would have at least have paid royalties.
He had to have.
Also,
that's hilarious.
I'm just gonna say, whenever you're like, "We got a nation of pussies. They're the next generation," dude. Pussies can take a beating.
That's true.
Balls are fragile.
Yeah. One flick in the balls and it hurts worse than a kick. I'm telling you that right now.
It really does. It really does.
Okay, pause that for a second.
Yeah.
First off, and I know I'm not supposed to be going over the lyrical contents.
Oh, by all means, go over the lyrical contents too. Like,
but millennials are like the oldest are in their 40s. The youngest are like late 20s. I'm a millennial. I'm the last generation of millennial.
But he can't say Zoomers or Gen Zers because the narrative has been those millennials for years, despite the fact that those millennials statistically were the editors on this video.
Yeah, and the musicians. Honestly, some of them are probably the musicians in here. I know some are probably Gen X, but like, there's probably millennials in this production team. That's hilarious.
Not to mention, okay, so just because a thing offends you does not suddenly mean that it's right. This is a very strange concept that I've been trying to figure out for a while. Why is it that when you do something that offends someone on the other side of the aisle, suddenly that means that you've done the right thing? Like, I find slavery offensive. Does that suddenly make it good? No. I find genocide pretty offensive. Don't do genocide.
I think it's the thing where it's just like, it's not so much that they're right, it's just the satisfaction that they bothered you. You know, it's like, oh, I got under your skin.
It's trolling.
I mean, straight up trolling, but they're genuine. Like, it isn't like a joke. Trolling is like supposed to be like a joke. It's not most of the time, right? But it's supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be just like oh, you got mad and that was my whole intent. But these people are genuine.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's keep going.
Let's continue. Doesn't he look like he could take a dick sideways in his mouth in this picture, though?
Bro, it's I don't know what kind of conservatives you're trying to like please with that outfit you got on, dude. But I'm telling you, like,
I'm just like you. Look at my minx coat.
Yeah. Look at my white expensive coat. Aren't all the truckers driving this? Like, come on, dude. And I'm not saying that all truckers are conservatives or have very ignorant opinions, obviously, you know. But like, what are you even trying to do here? I don't know. Let's keep going.
Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, so First Amendment, very important. But if you don't like it, I'll fucking kill you, dude. How is there any better way to announce to the world that you have a micro penis than to scream at the top of your lungs, I can say whatever I want, and if you don't like it, I'll kill you?
Not. It's just I just can't believe this exists. This just like, you ever get so just like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm dreaming right now. Like this is not real, right? This can't be. But I've been awake and it is real. Like it's so, I don't know. It's so fucking funny. I can't really say anything much else other than it's just really funny.
I like how constantly he's either smoking a cigar or holding a gun or wearing something. Like he's literally trying to take every single signifier
Stereotype
of conservative success is what he's trying to go for.
Yeah. I mean, straight up, he knows his audience. So he's pandering to them like they're fucking babies. Like, in every sense of the word.
They got the fake news. The last of a few still screaming, fuck you. Ah, cool. So we have the silent majority dog whistle. Got it. The fact that there's only a handful of people who will still speak the truth. Y'all realize that, like, at least 40% of the nation still thinks this way? They're still very conservative? So, you're not the last of a few, but you need to pretend you are so you can be the victim.
Oh yeah, it's a victim complex, straight up. Like they know that they're not favored in the media, so it's like they think that everyone's fucking against them, and they're being babies about it.
I also like the amount of like, aha, you got offended, but like when we look through his history, literally whenever somebody criticizes him, he just screams, fuck you, suck my dick constantly. It's like, dude, you are very offended at any amount of criticism. You are the biggest snowflake. The minute somebody pisses on you, you just melt. But okay.
It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. Whatever.
On and on it goes. Says, that sounds like an admission that they're all old and almost all dead now. Oh, God.
This dude's 50. This dude's fucking 50 years old.
There's only 10 years between him and millennials. He was 10 years old when the first millennial was born, if he's 50. And he's that mad. He's literally been angry at elementary kids since he was a high schooler, and he's never given it up. He's never given it up.
He's just in middle school looking at fifth graders going, fucking idiots.
To be fair, I did too, but I didn't do it in such a cringe-ass way.
Yeah, and I didn't do it thinking they were going to ruin the fucking nation or whatever the fuck they think millennials did, which is ridiculous. God.
There's the chant.
Yep.
Now.
Oh, he changed it a little bit.
Now. Oh God, we got breaking news. Kid Rocket lifts off. Oh yeah, didn't he like do a whole fucking like stunt here? Hold on.
Oh, keep going. Just
hold on. Oh, is he just? He's on a middle finger.
Dude. Pause it for a second. I said this on Twitter, but this literally looks like an epic rap battles of history video.
It does. It looks like parody. This looks like parody, but it's
not even just the lyrics. It's just like the visuals, the fact that the song's bland as fuck. Like everything is just this nice little like concoction of like this has to be a parody, but it's not. It's not. And that's the funniest part.
You have the heart of a lion? Do you really think you have the heart of a lion, my guy?
Dude, I've never seen a lion like bitch so much.
Dude, so you know what happens when a lion is not up for sex with his pride mate, right? You know what happens?
What happens?
The female lion bites their balls. And this is normal. You have the heart of an animal that routinely gets their balls bit by the opposite sex as a form of punishment. Heart of a lion. Keep it. You can keep that.
Sure, go ahead. Yeah. Wear that very proudly. God,
the post-processing. He gets stronger every day. What are you, a fucking Saiyan? And we got our whole shtick. Like, all of this is... Okay, so outside of the post-processing... Outside of the post-processing, it's literally just like, look at me, I'm in a bar, and the bar has Jesus Christ in it. Look, aren't I cool, fellow kid conservatives?
nothing says rebellion like literally
the status quo.
Government. Yeah, exactly. Just also, this fucking shot's hilarious because it just comes out of fucking nowhere, and it's like completely separate from any of the other shots.
It's like, wait, like, are you the DJ or are you the person making the music?
Well, no, like this is literally what I was talking about before with like his roots. He was a hip hop artist, and he did do DJ type stuff like this. I just think it's funny. Like, why is this in here? Like, this is not.
It's in here because
yeah.
It's in here because he needs some way of like grappling with that part. He needs to be reminded of his failures, even as he's announcing his success.
Bro, like the haircut he used to have whenever he was a hip hop artist, like, was hilarious. We gotta look it up, or I'll send you a pic of it. It's so funny. God. But like, no, it's like I'm looking at this from like a contextual standpoint as well. Like, if I was a conservative, which I'm not, obviously, but let's say I saw this shot, I'd be like, what the fuck just happened?
You're like, oh god, did the DMT wear off?
It's like okay. I was following you when you were riding the middle finger rocket. There's people in bars, but now you're like behind a green screen with the DJ equipment and 4 speakers and 2 horns.
And I don't know how to feel right now.
I don't know how to feel. It was this hip hop crap. I don't like hip hop.
That's the whole you can't spell crap without rap round of people.
Oh yeah. So that's the thing. It's just like, what is this? This hip hop? Is this rap? What is Kid Rock doing? I thought he was on our side. It was weird.
We get back to the dick rocket.
Yeah. The middle finger rocket.
We got the MAGA hat.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Is it just flip? Are we done with lyrics? We didn't have any other lyrics to sing. Oh, there we go. You'll never flip my script because I'm more outrageous than the Vegas Strip. Dude, you're not even a discount Vegas Strip. I'm sorry.
These are like some of the most like nursery ass rhymes on the face of the planet. Like,
high risk hillbilly, but I'm filthy rich. Is there? Hold on. No. Don't even pretend. Is there anything high risk about this? No. Anything?
Is there anything really even hillbilly about this?
This is literally just pandering to poor conservatives who wish that they had money. Like, look, even in the background, you've got the 13 states flag here. Like that, you have everything here where it's like, look at American heritage. What were we doing back then? I don't know, genociding natives. It's all just here to signal to that, and it's cringy from somebody who cares about politics. That's not a 13 states U.S. flag. Okay, then what is it, Sarah Chikorita? That's a Confederate. That's a Confederate flag. Hold on. Do. No, that is a Betsy Rose 13 States flag. But okay. He tries way too hard to be engaging. He wrote a dick rocket. That was the most engaging part of this whole thing.
I thought it was a middle finger rocket. I think it was.
It was the middle finger rocket. You're right.
Yeah. Like, dude, like, I'll be honest, like, flipping someone off really isn't the move that you think it is. It's like a complete non-insult nowadays, in my opinion. Like, I don't know if it's just because I've grown desensitized.
I think it's just been desensitized. Like, I find flipping the finger to be more a term of endearment than anything now.
Yeah, I do it as like a joking, like, oh, like, F you, like,
Half the time, I'm just like, where and when.
Yeah, and like, I even do the front-facing, like, flip off, because that's just hilarious to me. Or the, and, like, it's not, like, maybe if you made this back in, like, 2000. Just 2000.
I think in 2000, or early 2000s, right as we were entering the Iraq War, maybe this would ring like somewhat not as cringy. History would still look on it as cringy though.
Oh yeah, just like we look on a lot of things as cringy, but like that's what I'm saying. It's like it's outdated not only from its like lyrical point of view of using the term snowflakes and shit, but also just like even visually, like offensive wise, it's dated. Like none of this stuff is really offensive anymore, you know? Like flipping someone off, like, okay, who cares?
Like you're literally just going, I swear, I flip people off. Look at my American iconography.
You're not fucking dangerous. You're not edgy, you know? Like no one is offended by you telling them to suck their dick. Like that's just not a thing that people really get offended by in mass anymore. Now, if you go to like a very like backwoods like conservative church or whatever, and I was starting to cuss at them, then yeah, they would get offended, sure.
But again, it's literally the conservative thinking of the things that offends conservatives, and then calling the people on the other side of the aisle offended snowflakes.
It's like you think that Christians are gonna bump this song? You think that?
Oh, they're going to. They're going to.
It has cursing though in the flip off.
Right.
You can't do that. It's sinful.
But there's that old adage that if you ever go fishing with a Baptist, make sure to bring 2 or you'll have no beer.
That's fair. I love how he rhymes.
Okay, so he's literally just sucking his own cock here. Okay, so here's the thing. There is only one genre of music that I think can get away with sucking its own cock as much as this, and that's rap and hip hop. Because there's a lot of beef between artists in that industry. So, like, putting yourself up on a pedestal is, I think, more okay in those genres, because if you don't do that sometimes, like, you can get pissed on in certain aspects. Like I hear it more there.
Respected. Yeah. It's like a respect thing, I feel, rather than just like a taking the piss out on someone thing.
Yeah, like tooting your own horn is a pretty normal thing in a lot of rap and hip hop. But this is rock. The whole thing here is like you're either part of a movement raging against a machine, or you're some kind of punk. But like the amount of professional self-fellatio here is way more than I'm used to hearing in any rock song ever.
It's like, dude, like you're telling me to suck your dick, but you're doing it yourself pretty fucking well. So I don't think you need me for that, dude. Like,
he's more like Brad Pitt. Oh no.
Let's just keep going. I don't even want to entertain that lyric. Wait, can we go back? Can we go back to the censor bar? Why is it like that? You're saying your dick is that chody?
Dude, one of the I think he could get away with a hentai censor bar. If you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. Not even censor bar. Just do a little blur. Just do a little.
Tiny little blur.
Just a tiny little blur.
Pancake.
I just think it's funny. I was
Pancake
like,
Dick.
why, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why do you need a censor bar?
God, if I wouldn't get knocked off of Twitch as a platform, I would be so tempted to make a Photoshop edit and just like give him Pancake Dick here.
That's so funny. Like, that's not how censor bars work. They censor the thing that you're trying to censor, not like an entire large radius of something that's not being censored. That's hilarious.
Oh God, and then it's wait, and we have you on Mars now, apparently. Aha, yes, I will ride my thing into Mars. It will work. Okay.
Is that what is that like what conservatives want, is to live on Mars?
Apparently so. I don't. Okay. I guess if they're following the Elon Musk train, maybe. But like, yeah, he does like Elon Musk, I guess. So there's where the Mars thing comes from, I suppose. Okay. This is like one of the most pandering videos I've seen. The other one was the Snowflake video that was done that featured Blair White as a dancer. That
What?
Yes.
I didn't even know about that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a video about snowflakes. It talked shit on trans people, but it had Blair White as a dancer, and she's trans, and that was, I guess that made it all okay. You see, you have a trans friend, therefore.
Yeah, therefore, we can be against trans people. I don't know what they're thinking that mindset is doing for themselves, where it's just like, yeah, like, my friends are fine if I'm overtly racist, so I can be overtly against black people because my friend's fine with it. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? That's not how it works.
That no one's gonna tell me how to live course is just hilarious. You know what? I have a plan, everyone. I have a plan.
Okay.
Let's co-opt the no one's gonna tell me how to live riff. Whenever they try to say some shit about you're not a real woman if you're trans, or you're not a real dude if you're trans, just take that riff and just play it on blast. Co-opt that shit. 110%.
Dude, just do a reverse Uno. That'd be so fucking funny.
You just sit there. I want to form a union and socialize the workplace. How you fuck you're gonna do that? Ain't nobody gonna tell. Just respond that way every time.
God. Oh my God. That'll be great. It's just like, ain't nobody gonna tell you how to live. I'm like, really? You're gonna tell the feds that? You're gonna tell
the government comes knocking on your door. Hey there, we need to confiscate all the drugs that you just got. Hey, nobody gonna. You know for a fact this guy has to pay off cops.
Oh yeah, like it's just like what do you even? No one's telling you really how to live. Even it's like, what are you even trying to say? I don't know. I already said all I needed to say musically because the song's so fucking bland that you can explain it with like half a sentence.
It's every chant rock song you've ever heard.
It's like if you take every chant rock song and put them through an AI and then blend it together, that's what it spits out. Is like that riff.
Unironically, the AI made the story meme, but it really happened.
It really happened. Like it's a reality now, and we can't escape it. This is it.
Like
I love how this video was uploaded like pretty much as soon as YouTube disabled like dislikes as well.
So we can't see what the dislike amount is. There's there's only 26k likes and 2.8 million views. So
yeah, do the math on that. Holy shit.
Let's see here. Looking through the comment section, this is what I call a real rock band.
How do these people exist? Like, how do these people how do you live in this much of a bubble, bro? Like, what?
This band needs more support. Simply real music. That's not simply real music. This is all politics. It is all politics.
not only that, but all music's real music. That's literally, if something's music, it's music.
Yep.
Huh? That's
Remember, Ben Shapiro thinks that rap isn't music because his dad was a music expert and he listened to what his daddy said instead of like looking at the history of music at all.
Looking at the history of everything and realizing that rap music came from like a long history. I'm not going to go through it obviously right now because it is a very long history of where it came
What
from.
the fuck? Read this. Look at this comment. Look at this highlighted comment.
Fantastic. This old school working class rock and roll is what we need in these hard times of weakness and laziness. True music. This can't be real.
It unfortunately is.
This can't be real.
This is not working class rock and roll. He had a fucking minx coat. He had a minx coat and professional editors. Yeah, and he talked about all the money he made. That's not that's not old school working class rock and roll.
That's honestly, that's more so like hip hop kind of like archetypes where they talk about like how much money they have, they flaunt their coats and all that stuff. That's more hip hop than work class rock in terms of like just
in terms of like what it was trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it makes sense considering Kid Rock's original genre of choice was hip hop music, so I guess he just held on to those kind of like I guess cultural type archetypes, but he's trying to mesh it in with this, and it's just not working, even from like a artistic standpoint. It just doesn't fucking work.
This riff is a bloody monster. Seriously, this band is incredibly underrated. Having this one on repeat for the second day in a row, and I can't get off.
You know what riff? Okay, first of all, can't get off, dude. You need to go see a doctor.
Viagra. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, by the way, while you take that Viagra pill to help you with not being able to get off, go ahead and look at who produces that pill, and then remember the vaccine that you hate. It's all Pfizer.
Oh my god, that's facts. Straight up facts. Jesus.
You were saying.
You know what riff is an actual fucking monster though, and I know that like it isn't the hardest riff, but the riff
Open
that
Your
gives me
Heart.
the biggest. Oh no! This is not anything Sonic shit related. I love Sonic music, but I don't go there for like hard hitting stuff that like punch you in the gut. But Doom Eternal's the only thing they fear is you. That riff.
Oh that no, riff, that's a riff you want to break somebody's nose to.
I literally feel like I can fight the devil on the sun every time I hear that song. Like that gets me fucking pumped up.
Yeah.
This song is some weak
This song makes you feel like you're walking in water. You feel like you're walking in slow motion listening to this.
I feel like I am being rebellious against my mom in Target because I got lost. This is what this song makes me feel like.
Someone said Kid Rock looks like Dr. Phil, and now I can't unsee it. I don't see it.
Maybe without the glasses.
That singer can't.
Without the glasses.
That singer can't carry a tune in a wet paper bag. I'm not gonna riff on somebody for not being able to carry a tune. I can't carry a tune, but
I can. He really can. No, it's not that he's carrying a tune, like that. Like he's hitting the notes. It's just his tone is so dated, like his like how he's singing it's so dated. That's just really my problem with it. It just all sounds dated from the music part all the way up. It's just dated. That's it.
So I've been told that incognito mode shows dislikes.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, it does. So apparently it's only got 726 dislikes.
Really?
Yeah. No, apparently there are actual lowest common denominator people who do exist in the world.
I feel like half of that though is because of YouTube's decision to remove the number of dislikes. That way people aren't even bothering. I don't think people are even bothering disliking because they can't see the number.
Yeah.
Like that's how I would feel. Like if I can't see that I'm disliked, I don't like YouTube has like dislikes on comments. You can't see the number. I've never disliked a comment because it's like who cares? You know, it's not making any tangible sense to dislike it. And that's what people are doing for the videos now. It's like they're not disliking it anymore because it's like it's not tangible. You can't see if you're disliking something. You can't see if people are like in favor of something, right? So
Yeah. He's like the replacement for S'more Money or whatever his name was. Oh, God. Well, anyways, with all of that nightmare shit out of the way, what did you think of this video, Trey?
Okay, so
Never look a tulip in the eye.
well, it's hard to give my closing thoughts on something like this because it's like this is something that just shouldn't exist. Not even from the fact that I disagree with the message, just from the fact that it's so on the nose, so dated, and so like just it literally has all the makings of a parody, but it's not one. It's like if people took The Onion seriously. Like this is what that song is.
They do. There is people who take The Onion seriously. We call it the Babylon Bee.
Isn't that the Christian version?
It's the Christian version of The Onion, yes.
Yes, yes.
Also, Gaius Stromback, thank you very much for the follow.
But like, it's just so I'm still trying to process the fact that that this exists and that's real, and I know it is because I'm looking at it. But it's like I'm still at a sense of disbelief. It's like I know there's people like out there that think like this. That's not the problem. It's just the fact that this song was written, it was produced, they made a music video, which is already like tens of thousands of dollars to do on its own.
But he's rich.
Yeah, he's rich. Like, and that's the thing that fucks me up. It's like, who are you even trying to appeal to? You're appealing to the just very stupid people, is what this is. And like, I feel like I'm fair in saying that, because it like, you have to have zero self-awareness to really think that this is real music and that, you know, it's stupid. Like, this is not, like, get out of your bubble. Experience more things in life. There's more to life than just this. This is nothing. Like, in terms of, like, heavy-hitting riffs and heavy-hitting music.
It's not that.
This is literally the bare minimum, like, of that kind of music.
To make a song.
Yeah, to make a song. Like, literally, since it's technically rap rock, the chord progression doesn't really change at all up until the chorus, and then it just goes down a chord and then back to the same chord. I'm pretty sure it's just one chord throughout the whole song. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's just one chord. I'm dead ass thinking it's just one chord. Like it, and not to say that one chord music can be bad. I'll clarify that funk music has a lot of music that really is just one chord. The difference is funk music's great. This isn't. And I think that's an objective fact. Let's read some more comments. This is funny. I really like.
We'd have to do it after the. So we'd have to do it after the recording because we're already at 53 minutes.
And yeah. Fair enough. Oh my gosh.
That said, if you are watching on Twitch, hit the collab command so you can go see Trey's channel. He actually does a lot of music over there, and he also helps Emmy Jones over on her channel as well. But we're only linking to Trey's because Trey's the one collaborating with me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Also, I actually did release a new cover recently.
You did?
As well, like Sunday. So it's getting some traction. I'm very proud of it. So I'm very happy that people are enjoying it.
You should let chat know what that cover is.
Yeah, it's a Sonic song. Big surprise. But it's the Wave Ocean music from Sonic 06, which I know Sonic 06 isn't really that.
Sonic 06 has a slapping soundtrack. It's fine.
The soundtrack. The soundtrack's fire. So I don't think anyone disagrees with that. But yeah, it's the first Sonic stage music. Wave Ocean. I'm not gonna spoil what's all in the song. You just have to find out yourself. So yeah, if you do check it out, please leave a comment. I'll heart it. Thank you for checking it out in advance. Thanks for listening. You are amazing.
I'll make sure to drop a link both to your channel and to the Wave Ocean song in there as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then if you have not subscribed over to my channel already, please do so. Do know that when I bring Trey on, he does not cover politics and stuff over on his channel, but he is a friend of mine, so when I have the chance to bring him on, I will fucking do so. Deal with it.
Oh, especially, well, I mean, this is even more fitting, especially because it's music.
It's actually music. The last time was a troll.
Yeah, the last time was just a troll of like literally like the video went one way and it just completely flipped on its head at last minute and it threw all of us off and I felt cheated. But this was like actually music, so I could actually talk about more about the production side of things, the musical composition side of things. While
I think we should do conservative music reviews. That could be fun.
Let's do it. Look, I will stand by until I'm proven wrong that conservatives do not make good music, and I don't think I'll be proven wrong anytime soon. So let's do it. Gotcha. I'm just saying, like, look, and it's not even a politics thing. Like I said before, this stuff isn't dated because it's politically something I don't agree with. It's dated because the riffs are all stuff that we've heard before. The textures are all stuff we've heard before. Yeah. It's just generic, like, great value rock music. And people are eating it up because it's just, it's just pandering. And it's not because people like it because it's an actual good song. They just like it because they can agree with it. And it's a beat that they can, like, bang their head to.
They get to nod their heads a lot.
Yeah, it's the laziest form of music on the face of the planet, and that's why I stand by, the notion that conservatives, especially like when people like this sing about conservatism, it's just not good music. And I don't know if I'll be proven wrong anytime soon. I'm not saying I will never be proven wrong, but
as of current, yeah,
I'd be hard pressed to find something that can prove me wrong in that front. Anyways,
that said, as always, everybody.
As always, thank you for watching.
Insert end of video tagline here. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. If you want access to behind-the-scenes content for the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon. I do weekly vlogs over there, where I give real-life updates to what's going on behind the scenes on the channel, stuff that you don't really get over here, and even on Twitch. Patreon also helps the channel's stability a whole lot. Without Patreon, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. Especially with the kind of content that I do, neither YouTube nor Twitch are the most stable sources of income. If you are a $20 and up patron, then you will be featured on the ending slides as shown in the beginning of the end credits. If you want to catch the streams where all this content comes from, then consider heading over to Twitch and following. And if you want to continue watching over here on YouTube, maybe consider clicking one of the end screen videos. And once again, I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me over on my channel. I wouldn't be able to do literally anything that I'm doing over here on YouTube without each and every one of you. So thank you.